What is going on today, guys? Sticks10 here. Today we're going to take a look at a new Pokemon that I'm using for this video. It's Alolan Muk. I am currently going to run it in Go Battle League. We are still ranked 9. We're going to go up against a lot of varied competition here. Some high level, like almost ranked 10 players, and then some pretty new ranked 9 players. So keep an eye out on those CPs. Some people don't have them fully maxed and stuff like that for Ultra League. But Alolan Muk, I am running with Snarl, Dark Pulse, and then Gunk Shot. I like Gunk Shot. It just delivers a little bit more of a power, and I get to throw a trash can at people, guys. Come on. What's not to love about throwing a trash can? So there's the superpower there from that Melmetal. I switch. He switches out of the Melmetal right after the superpower into that. So the Togekiss does tank that move. That's okay. I'm going to go right here with a Sludge Bomb into this Togekiss from my Venusaur. So our team that we're going to run in this battle is we are going to run Alolan Muk, we're going to run our Venusaur, and we're going to run Giratina Altered Form. A lot of people are still running Giratinas. I wanted to put it back on the team. We took it off for a little bit, and then I'm bringing it back just in this mix so you guys can see. I'm trying to vary my teams with each episode, make sure I'm not running the same team. We might feature, there might be 1 or 2 Pokemon that say the same. I am trying to alternate as much as I can. I am on a pretty strict Stardust budget. You can see he switches in that Giratina. That's fine. I get off 2 Frenzy Plants. That Giratina is very low. What I'm going to do here is I am going to use my shield because I want him to use his shield. Giratina is full strength in the back, and I just want to get some energy off his Giratina. So here we go. Dark Pulse. This should bring out the shield. There's the shield. I switch instantly to my own Giratina. He's going to hit a Dragon Claw. It's not an issue. I can tank 1 Dragon Claw. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to farm down. There's another one. I can still tank it. Not an issue. This is going to be a close battle, guys. But this is somebody that is almost ranked 10, so they're right on the verge of it. We hit a Dragon Claw here. Honestly, I could have hit Ancient Power. Don't know. I think that would have done a little bit better job, but we are able to get 2 Dragon Claws off back to back because of all that energy I had. And then in comes his Giratina again and actually insta-faints. So GG's, very close battle there. We do get that one. And we're moving on to the next battle against Menace Ventura. And so here, Meganium versus this. Not a great matchup for me. Like, I'd be okay in fewer shields, but I'm going to use the shield here. I'm counting moves. I'm like, okay, this has got to be an Earthquake. Like, as many as he did. He's either baiting me or it's an Earthquake. So I do shield this, and he switches instantly to the Swampert. And so we are going to throw that. He uses a shield. That's fine. We're going to allow this Hydro Cannon to go through. I'm not worried about that. And then we're going to overcharge a little bit into our own Frenzy Plant here. This will KO, no doubt. And we'll see if he decides to use a shield. He does not, so we are going to KO that. Giratina comes in. We're just going to straight Frenzy Plant here. We're not going to shield. Venusaur has done its job. It's taking care of the Swampert. So we're just going to keep going with this. And I'm not too worried. If this is Dragon Claw or Ancient Power, it'll be close, but I'll still survive. So we can get off another Frenzy Plant. And that's honestly, guys, why I like Venusaur so much, is that it can get these Frenzy Plants off very, very quickly. And you see, we're already at it's only got 1/3 of its health left. And we're sitting in a pretty good position with our Alolan Muk. Already charged up to Dark Pulse. He's going to have to use his shield if he wants his Giratina to survive. There's the shield, and then in comes either one. I can tank both of these hits, either Ancient Power or Dragon Claw. And he switches immediately to the Meganium. I'm going to switch to my own Giratina. These Earthquakes are going to do a little chunk of damage, but I can tank at least 2 of them, I think. So yeah, we can definitely take 2. And then we're just going to Ancient Power here. I'm hunting for that boost, and we'll see if we get it. We do not get it, it looks like, and so we're going to keep going here, get another Ancient Power off. And honestly, we're just hunting for that boost, trying to get it. This is going to be, it may be just a Frenzy Plant, but I'm gonna shield it up because, oh, it was an Earthquake. Okay, I thought it was long enough, so That's good. We shielded that. Giratina comes in. This is going to be a Dragon Claw. And we are pretty close to our own Dragon Claw, so we're going to be able to get that off, I believe. There's the Dragon Claw. And that's gonna put that Giratina pretty low, if not KO it. There it is. So GG's there. Another great match here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these. If you are, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like and comment down below what you guys are running in Ultra League. If there's something cool that you guys have that you know, nobody else is really running. Here we go. We got Venusaur here. I'm in a pretty good position here. Frenzy Plant not going to do a whole lot because it is resisted. Also resistant to Sludge Bomb. So we're just going to stay in. Going to Dark Pulse here. He shields. And let's see if he's going to swap out. He doesn't. There's the swap into Togekiss. So I'm going to farm up, and I'm going to go for the Gunk Shot. I'm going to throw the trash can at Togekiss, and he does shield it up, so that's fine. We're up pretty good, and I think I can get to another. Here's my Sludge Bomb. Thought I could get to one before he could get to a charge move. Charm just takes forever to charge up. We do undercharge that because I'm trying to farm down quite a bit. I probably do a terrible job here, honestly, of farming down. I farm up a little too much. And there it is. Man, guys, a little sliver of health. I decided to shield up. I don't want to faint with all that energy. It actually does kind of bite me in the end. But we're going to go Sludge Bomb here. And then I should just go another straight Sludge Bomb. And instead, I hit a couple of Vine Whips, which throw me off, and that causes me to actually faint with a ton of energy there. I could have KO'd that Venusaur and been sitting really pretty, but honestly, not in a bad position here because I have a ton of energy now on my Giratina. This is going to be a Hydro Cannon, I believe. Shields are down at this point, guys. You should be going for an Earthquake. Don't waste your time on Hydro Cannons. They just don't do a whole lot to Giratina there. And you're sitting in pretty good position, so you could double Earthquake at least to get me pretty low there. Another Dragon Claw is going to be pretty close to KOing. Let's see if it will KO. I don't think it's going to be close. Yeah. So here's probably an Earthquake this time. That is going to do quite a chunk there. We're pretty low, but we're still survive. We've been able to farm up a little bit of extra energy. In comes that Venusaur from before. We're gonna Dragon Claw. It's gonna be close. And then we lag. Yay, lag. I don't know if they like quit out or what happened here, but it finally does go through. So there's the end of that game. GG's, very well played. I will say I am playing these on a cellular network. I did make sure I had full bars whenever I started. And found a good spot. I didn't. Some of my spots that I grind in have terrible cell reception, so I never actually play there. But I did find a spot that had really good cell reception and was playing there. So here we go. Articuno. Somebody watched that King IV video about Articuno, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna run Articuno," and I'm like, "Cool. I don't really care. Icy Wind doesn't do a whole lot." But it does affect me as far as an attack stat. So it does get the debuff here, and then we double Dark Pulse into that Articuno. Nobody's used a shield yet. He switches into Snorlax, and so I am going to switch out here, get the Dark Pulse off, and then we're going to go into our Venusaur. Venusaur Frenzy Plant, no problem here. We can body a couple of these body slams, no issue. And that lick not doing a ton to us. It does stack fairly quickly though. So we're gonna Frenzy Plant. That takes it pretty low. And actually I'm just gonna farm down at this point since he didn't shield. I'm gonna use a shield there, get some bunch of energy. I'm guessing Articuno is gonna come back out. It would be my guess. And we're just gonna Frenzy Plant into this Articuno. And we're gonna try to get another Frenzy Plant off into the Articuno. Because yeah, he did have Icy Wind. I knew he had quite a bit of energy built up. So there we go. We get KO'd. That's fine. I'm going to bring out Giratina, farm down a little bit, and then you guys are going to see the best swap of the century right here. Let's see if he uses a shield. If he does, he is going to survive this. And so I'm going to switch here into my Muk. I needed to do that so I didn't get the debuff on my Giratina. This Giratina has to wreck whatever is in the back. I have a shield, so I'm sitting in a pretty good position. Let's see what he has. We're waiting for it to come in. It's Swampert, so we're in a pretty good position here. We have quite a bit of energy ready, so we're going to hit that Dragon Claw. It's going to have to bait me on a Hydro Cannon if he wants to win. It's going to be close, though. You know, I'm pretty low. Like, I had some of the health already gone. I'm going to shield that up. I kind of miscounted. I either miscounted or there were so many. I hit so many Dragon Claws, I wasn't sure how much energy she actually had on that. So there's the Earthquake, but we're going to get another Dragon Claw here. It's going to be very close. We do still have Alolan Muk in the back. And there we go. We get GG's there. Very, very close game. And here we go against Nala 9107. Again, leaning with that Alolan Muk. I have not actually went up against a Blastoise, so this is kind of cool. It's Water Gun, and I'm going to assume it's got Hydro Cannon and then Ice Beam, probably. So with that in mind, I'm just going to Dark Pulse this thing down and try to get some extra energy. There's a Dark Pulse. I'm waiting to see what they hit me with. I am going to use a shield since they used a shield. Try to keep it even there. And then a Water Gun, it does build up fairly quickly, so I'm surprised that that was just a... Okay, so there's the second Hydro Cannon. Okay, so they did... yeah, I was going to say Water Gun should have got to that already, but we are in a pretty good position here. Dark Pulse is going to feint it down. I'm not worried if they shield. I mean, they'd get switch advantage should be the only thing. So Blaziken comes in. That's okay. Counter, Blaze Kick, Blast Burn probably. Giratina going to be able to handle this fairly well. We're just going to Ancient Power away. Try to get that boost while we're doing some pretty decent damage there. I am going to farm down, and then I'll probably just go for a Dragon Claw at this point. Try to get that last shield or a or KO. I think it'd be kind of silly at this point for them to, because they can't really do a whole lot. I am gonna hit that Dragon Claw now. I got some extra energy there, and that is a key, I feel like, is keeping extra energy on your Mons so you can get them in. And it's gonna be Venusaur, so we're sitting in a pretty good position here, because I have my own Venusaur in the back. I actually do misplay this a little bit if I remember correctly. Definitely should not have, what I do with my Venusaur is bad, and I should have learned from that. But we're going to allow our our Giratina here to go down, which is fine. We have a shield. I want to save it for my own Venusaur. I know they have quite a bit of energy built up on their Venusaur, so I know they can probably get to at least 2 Frenzy Plants or a Frenzy Plant and a Sludge Bomb fairly quickly. Here, I should have just went for the Sludge Bomb. I thought I could KO with that. I did miss one bubble, which might have affected it some, but still should have just went for the Sludge Bomb and finished it off. Anyways, GG's. Very good games. We went 5-0, guys, and we actually gained a ton of points. We beat some higher level trainers, so very good. We're moving on up. And thank you guys for my Patreon. I do appreciate it. If you guys haven't already signed up for that, please do. I have space on my friends list, so just for these people. And as always, guys, like, subscribe, comment, and keep on battling.